Today, I decided to try a little something wild. I asked AI to run a simple marketing strategy framework for a horse business. I wanted to see and challenge AI if it could create just a simple business plan, write emails, generate some content ideas. When I'm using AI for different tasks, I use it all day, every day for many, many tasks. And it really surprised me, and it still continues to surprise me with some of the answers and the ideas that it comes up with. So first, I do want to say welcome to the channel, Horse Business Tips. I am Jamie Samples, founder and owner of Yellow Barn Media. I help horse businesses turn scattered marketing into structured growth using modern tools, simple systems, and practical strategies that actually work in the real horse world. If that sounds good to you, you are in the right place. And I asked AI, and I'm going to share a secret with you. My AI's name is Jethro. I went ahead and named him because we're on a first name basis. I asked Jethro to do some work. I was like, hey, are you ready, my friend? I am sharing this because I want you to see the potential in AI. I want you to get over being scared about using it and being like, what is this? And just see the potential for partnering with AI and using it like an assistant, maybe you can't afford right now. And the way that I teach it and the way that I use it, it's not overwhelming. It's literally the most empowering thing for your small business in the horse industry. The first things I asked was just simple things. Again, like I mentioned, create a business plan for a horse training barn. Within seconds, AI gave me a handful of things. A lesson program that was structured, pricing strategy and some different options there, different marketing ideas for my local community, and what my revenue streams could possibly look like. Also things like beginner lesson packages, horse training programs, if I'm going to do a summer camp memberships, and then other, different riding opportunities and training programs that maybe I could offer. This is very basic, but again, I'm just trying to simplify this to give you a vision of what you can do with AI because it's amazing. Next, I asked it to create 10 social media posts, and I was like, you know what? I want things like training tips, client success stories, horse care education, ideas for behind the scenes at the barn. All of the ideas were not perfect, but they gave me the ideas, and a lot of times that's where we miss it, is just getting started, right? So then I was like, okay, I would like you to write one welcome email for someone that might be coming in to take a new lesson. And it created a full email explaining to them what to expect, what to wear, where a location is, how to pay, and just all of the details I need them to know about coming to my property. Sometimes it might be as simple as like, don't bring your dog, because some people don't know those things. So what do people need to know? Like, what are all the FAQs? It's quite simple. You can put that into chatgpt or Claude or something like that. And guess what? It has a really good memory too. So if you keep telling it over and over and over, it's going to start remembering that, and it's going to be way easier. Every day you use it, it's going to snowball and compound. So it's really great. So many barns don't have this simple email. Literally a simple, like if you sign up for a lesson, you get an email. And that way, when people get to you, or if they're bringing you a horse to train or whatever it is, let them know what to expect before they come. And if you have retail products, there's so many different things where you can give people a little bit of knowledge, either with your product, with your service ahead of time. So it's a really great customer experience. This is the question I always get. Jamie, AI doesn't sound like me yet. Does it replace my brain? No, you still have to use your brain. However, what it's going to do is remove the hardest part, and that's starting. If we're using this example of a horse training barn or a lesson barn, let's just say a lesson barn. My guess is they're out giving lessons. They're not sitting behind their computer for 17 hours a day working on social media content. They're not doing that. We're talking about redeeming time here. Essentially, think of it as like, give me a first draft. Give me a point of reference. Give me an order of go. So most people are getting stuck with that. Where do I start? Where do I get the next idea? It's quite simple. Plug it into Jethro. Plug it into your ChatGPT or your Claude. This industry is not great taking new things like AI and implementing them. They're like, I'm going to just strong arm you and be like, no, we're not doing this. The horse industry doesn't need more of the old way of doing things. It's incredibly important for you to adopt things like AI, to adopt new ways of doing things that are going to save you time, because in this example for a lesson barn, if you don't have a ton of time, but you still need to do marketing, you've got to find a way to streamline it. And yes, can you hire your niece's cousin's friend? You can, but are they going to show up? Are they going to do a good job? How much is it going to cost you? When if you can just take some tools, right? This industry just needs better tools supporting us where we're at to ensure that our businesses grow. And AI is one of the most powerful tools we've seen to do this. If you want more real-world examples of using AI in your horse business, make sure you stay subscribed to this channel, because I'm going to keep testing this. I've been using this and testing many things for a year and a half, and it is so crazy to me how much data and information I'm able to run through AI. I am still 100% using my brain, but it is like my brain on steroids. So it's wonderful because I can take one idea and flesh it out in 10 minutes with Jethro, with me and Jethro in my office. Don't miss out on an opportunity to take massive action. I want to make sure you know that if you go to my website, which is yellowbarnmedia.com, you can click on the courses tab. I have an AI mini course there, and I created it just for the horse industry. It is jam-packed with step-by-step instructions. If you've never touched AI and you're like, Jamie, I'm that person who's been very resistant, but this makes sense to me, I think I'm going to dip my toe. If you want to get started with AI, there's an entire library of prompts in there that are just for the horse industry. That's something where you can go click on it, open it up, and start using it. And by the end of the week, you can be pushing out content and creating ideas for your horse business, no matter what type of business it is in this industry. That's think of it as your easy button to get started with AI. I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.